Hi guys, welcome to Unique Strands. I thought we could get quite creative today for springtime. The weather is really lovely out there. And I'm going to show you how to make your own hairbands, like so. All of these bits and pieces that I find are actually from the pound shop. They have these big bags that just has loads of ribbon and string and thread in, all different types of colours. This is actually one that I made earlier today. It's quite easy, you just sort of have a loop at the beginning and then you just put a bobby pin through each end. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to do these. This one's actually slightly different. I make my own hair pieces like that as well, but I'll show you that in a different video. So let's get on with how to make the hairbands today. You can get all sorts of different colours. And I'm just going to start with a gold one today. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn over this one to make a loop, and then I've got a long piece of thin yellow one, and I'm just going to make another loop that side, and then I'm just going to pull it through here and then just pull it tight. Now I'm going to get this silver one, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put that through the loop that's already there. So just like that. Make sure it's the same either side. And then with these, I'm just going to plait all the way down. Okay, so once you've done that, you just want to tie it off. You can use an elastic band, or as you can see, I've just used a hairband. Now with the extra pieces at the end, you just want to cut all of those off. Not too short though, you want to leave a little bit. So from the pound shop, I actually found these hair pieces with clips on the end of them, and then all I did was I just plaited some extra thread in the middle of that one. And I did the same with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put all these three hairbands together so it's quite thick going over. Now, as I said, these already have two clips in them, but on the other side, I'm basically just going to use some bobby pins to put them in place. So I'm actually going to take this out for now. So I'm going to leave these at the front. I'm going to, the end here, where the loop was, just going to put a bobby pin through that one like so. And you can do the same on the other side as well. So you've got two bobby pins like so. And I'm just going to place it over the top. And then put it just behind your ear. So I've got one in there. Now I'm going to cross it over by using another one as well. Really keep that in securely. And then do the same on the other side. And then just cover it with the hair over like so. And then just keep going until you've got your thick hairband. With the front parts, I'm just going to cover up. Do the same with this one. And then what you can do is you can put something like this on the side of your hairband as well. You can have all sorts of different types. I've actually made these out of old pieces of material, and then I love putting buttons in the middle as well. I get my buttons from charity shops. They always have loads and loads of them. I had a wooden button there. So I've got some for evening, for daytime. I've got one that sort of looks like a trophy as well. So I'll definitely do a video at some point on how to make your own hair pieces as well. But I think today I'm going to use this one. And what I've done is I've just sewn one of these clips on the back of it as well. I'm just going to pop that in like that. So there you have it, your very own hairband for spring. I also made this one earlier as well. This is just a red, black and silver hairband. Now to go with that, I'm going to also make just a silver and red one. But I actually got some thick silver thread here. I actually got this one from eBay. I got the whole roll for about, I think it was about $2.50, which I thought for all of that was really good. Sometimes when you go into the little independent shops, they can be really, really expensive, and something like that can be about £5.50. So it's definitely worth looking online, but try and make sure you get the measurements right. You don't want to end up with a tiny roll with hardly any ribbon on at all. So again with this one, I'm going to make just a loop like that, and then with my red piece, I'm actually going to thread it through, and then with the loop, just bring the other two pieces in and make it nice and tight. With this one, as you can see, I've only got 4 pieces this time, which makes it just a little bit more difficult. I'm just going to have a little bit of the red showing through. So, sorry, that's the phone going. So you can have as much or as little red showing as you want. It's completely up to you as you start plaiting all the way down. And again, it's easier if you do tie this to something. Sometimes you can put it in your mouth if you want to, just to hold it in place as you're plaiting all the way down, or you can try and clip it onto something. Sometimes it might be a pillow, perhaps not your parents' pillow, which I did do once, which I shouldn't have done. Yeah, just perhaps use something that you can clip it on just to make it easier to use. I finished that one, and actually I managed to find something heavy to go on top, and that held in place quite nicely. Actually, I'm going to lift that off now. So it's quite nice because it gives a sort of almost a medieval rope type of look, and then at the end I've just put an elastic band, which I need to on this one as well. And as you can see, they're all bits and pieces coming out, so I'm just going to cut them off, not too much. I want a little bit of tail, otherwise it will all come undone. And then those two together on top of your hair will look quite good. And then I'm going to choose one that I've made. Try and find a red one. Here we go. I quite like this one. So I'm going to have this, put them together and see what that one looks like. Okay, so now I've got my hairbands in, I'm going to put this hair piece. And again, I've just pinned a clip to it. And there we are. These I think I actually got, I got these from the pound shop as well. You can get loads of them, so this is actually a pack of 30. I did try to glue them on at first, but it got really messy and sometimes the glue didn't work well. So that's when I found it easier to actually just sew them on. So there we have our sort of second medieval one. So you can have it all as thick or as small as you want. I've only got 2 this time, but sometimes if I'm going out in the evening, I even use 4 because it looks quite nice. And actually, the longer you make them, the better, because then you can pin them further underneath your hair, which obviously means you've got more hair to cover up, and so then you won't see any of the pins or clips or anything like that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you get creative and make as many hairbands as you want. Thanks for watching, guys.